Hey everyone. I'm going to try to look not there, which is looking at me, but try to look directly at you, which is right there, which is a little hard to do because I'm a little out of practice of doing any of these videos. But the reason I wanted to do a video was because I have my own office. And and I really want to blog about this, but I also want to kind of give you a little bit of a tour about it. But here's the deal. When I wrote Reclaim Your Creative Soul, I really, um, I really wanted everybody to have their own writing space. And I really stressed the importance of having your own writing space. And in fact, and I'm going to read you a little bit of Reclaim Your Creative Soul, of the part where I insisted that this was important. So this was in chapter 15 on page 183. I said, create your space. If you don't already have a creative space, now is the time to find it. This place should be somewhere you enjoy being in the house and have a door so that you can separate yourself from everyone else. It can be a desk in your bedroom or a table in a separate living area. It can be in the basement with the door closed tight. Ideally, it's a place you can claim as your own and is a space that's easy to access at the time you've set aside for your craft. For me, my favorite place to write is at the desk my husband built into our bedroom. It's right next to our window so that I can look outside when I'm just not feeling inspired. It has a bookshelf next to me with all of my favorite books to keep me company. There's a place for all my pretty pens and papers, and there's a coaster where I can set my coffee or my glass of wine. It's the ideal place where I can guarantee I won't be disturbed and I can have all my comforts around me. Once I'm in writing mode, I shut the door, turn on some music to set the tone, and retreat into my cave of creativity until my allotted time is up. Life can go on outside the door, and it won't affect me one bit. My dog can bark at every shadow that crosses his path, true story. My kids can watch any annoying TV show they want, also true story. My husband can mill around in the kitchen, and me, I'm immersed in my writing and oblivious to everything else. Okay, so here's the deal. That writing space lasted like a minute. It became really inconvenient to have this writing space in my bedroom because your bedroom is like your place of rest. And it's also a place where my husband and I were competing for time there. My husband has become an author, which is an awesome thing as far as I now have somebody who totally understands the whole entire crazy world of being an author and being a writer and how you can't fight the muse when the muse is calling. But his desk is at the same place that my desk was, and that doesn't work. What also doesn't work is I wake up super early to write. He does not. So me waking up at my 5 a.m. time to go work on my writing or whatever, it just wasn't working in the bedroom. So I went downstairs and I started using my our living room as the writing space, and I had like this nice comfy chair that I would sit in. It was so, like, anyone who's into ergonomics, it was an ergonomic nightmare. I was sitting in my comfy chair, my laptop on my lap, and just really bad posture, slouching, whatever. And I'd get carpal tunnel. I'd have back pain, whatever. It just wasn't working very well. But I made it work. I've written several books in that room. But what also didn't work is this is the common room. So I have my kids coming in and out. I have my dog wanting attention. If I don't let him on the couch with me, then he's sitting there whining at my feet or whining at the door or chasing shadows. It was just a huge distraction, and I've been doing this for years. So recent developments are that my daughter moved out. Now, she's 19 years old. This is a huge step. 19-year-olds nowadays, it's not common for them to move out this time unless they're going directly to like a college dorm. So this is a really huge deal that she was able to make this happen. It is also a huge deal for me because I got her room. So every morning for the past 2 weeks that I have been able to have this room, I've been able to wake up very, very early, sit in my room, just enjoy the morning and it has been magical. So I just want to tell you guys right now that having your own space for writing or doing whatever your whatever builds your creative juices, whatever it is that you want to be doing, you need your own space. And I don't know how you can make that happen. If it's in the common room, I'm sorry. That sucks. You do what you have to do. But if there is any way that you can have your own space, that would be great. So I just want to show you a little bit around this room. So I'm taking you off the little box here so I can see. This is where I'm going to start looking right at me and not at you. So I'm going to take it. I don't think I can switch this around, so I'm not going to. But I just want to show you a couple of the cool things that I have in this room. Right now, I mean, as you can see behind me, it's a little bit of a mess, and that's just because my daughter is still in the process of cleaning all of this out. But I have a couple of things in here. The first thing I have, let's see if you can see what you can see. Okay, well, that's my daughter's wall. But that's my desk. And this cool thing, I'm sorry, I'm doing this a little backwards. That right there is a diffuser, and I have never been into like oil diffusing and the whole essential oils thing. I kind of laugh about it a little, and I'm sorry. I know a lot of you guys are actually really into this. I was a skeptic, and then I thought, well, wouldn't it be cool to have like a cool scent in here so I can like make this my own or whatever? And I've been using lavender and peppermint. I've used a bunch of other ones too, and they were just terrible. Like the citrus scents, I thought those would be my favorite because I love citrus, and it stressed me out. But for some reason, this lavender and peppermint, it's super calming, makes me feel happy. So I have that going every single time that I'm in here. I also brought that comfy chair I was telling you about. I'm sorry, this is not ideal here. There's my comfy chair. It's not like the prettiest thing. I have my backpack strewn on it. It's not the prettiest thing, but it's really perfect for like reading, just sitting. Eventually my daughter's TV, which she's taking with her, that could be mine too. So it's kind of like a little she shed in here. My husband's super jealous. And that is pretty much all I have in here that's mine. Everything else is my daughter's. She still has to get everything out. I've been like, I have my, oh, I don't know if you can see it. There it is. My dryer that I've been doing like dried fruits and stuff, and making, I've been really big into figs, like while they're still in season. So one of my friends been hooking me up with figs from her tree. So I have a bunch of dried figs to like tide me over. So like when I'm up at 5 in the morning, sometimes I just get hungry and I'm not gonna like go back inside to make a full breakfast or whatever. I just munch on some figs, and it's been amazing. The other thing that I want to tell you about, and I'm not going to do a whole bunch here because I really want to do its own separate post, but since you have stuck with me for what, a little over 8 minutes now, I just want to give you a little sneak peek. This is my next book. It's Hope at the Crossroads. It is book 2, Road to Hope, and I will be doing a separate video blog entry on this. But I'm just super excited because this is publishing on October 24th. This is just a little preview copy, and it's I'm still going through a little bit of the editing phase where I'm doing one final read through to make sure I caught all little typos and whatever happens. I mean, it always happens. There's little things that are missed, so I'm just reading it through one last time, make sure that it's perfect, and send it out. But I will be doing a separate post on this. I will read a little bit from it. But I just wanted you to be the first ones to see it. So, anyways, here's my office. Thank you for, sticking with me for now 9 minutes. I'm sorry. I will talk to you soon. Okay, bye.